Chapter 6 Poets and Pancakes. Poets and Pancakes Introduction. The lesson is taken from the book My Years with the Boss, written by Ashoka Mitran. In this expert, he talks about the elements that kept Gemini Studio running. From pancake made up of to the office boy of the makeup department, from Subbu to the lawyer, every element helped the making Gemini Studios a successful film producing company. So Gemini Studio is a famous studio like our Ramoji Film City in Hyderabad. Most of you know about Ramoji Film City. So Gemini Studio is also like a film production studio. Now also Gemini Studio is working. And the pancakes means it is a type of cosmetic material that is applying on the face of the artist. Poets and Pancakes summary. In this lesson, Ashoka Mitran talks about Gemini Studio, all the helps in keeping in its spotlight. He started up making a mention about Pancake, the famous makeup brand which Gemini Studio order in truckloads. Then, so what is meant by Pancake? Pancake means it is a type of cosmetic materials that used for makeuping the artist. Then in this lesson, Ashoka Mitran talks about Gemini Studio and all that helps in keeping in its spotlight. He started by making a mention about Pancakes, the famous makeup brand which Gemini Studios ordered in truckloads. He then talks about the plight of actors and actresses who have to wear too many lights on their face while getting ready into the makeup room. The makeup department, according to him, used heaps of makeup to turn them into ugly looking creatures. Shockingly, he talks about the office boy of the makeup department whose task is to slap paint on the faces of the players at the time of crowd shooting. He was a poet and had joined in the studio in the hope of becoming an actor, screenwriter, director, and a lyricist. In those days, the author used to work inside a cubicle and had a task of collecting newspaper cutting, which, according to the others, was insignificant. Thus, office boy would come into the time again to bother him with his complaint. He was well convinced that the reason behind his misery was Subbu. He thought Subbu had an advantage because he was born a Brahmin. Subbu was a resourceful man whose loyalty made him stand out. He was a tailor made for films, and it was difficult to imagine film making without him. He was very welcoming stand out. He was a tailor made for films, and it was difficult to imagine film making without him. He was very welcoming and was known for his hospitality. Just like many others at the Gemini Studio, he also did poetry. He worked for the he worked he worked worked for the story department, which also consisted of lawyer. People generally called him to the opposite of legal practitioner. He was logical and a neutral man amidst of a room full of dreams. Ashoka Mitran then describes how Gemini Studio got a chance to host a group of international performers called the Moral Rearment Army. Though the plots and the messages were not complex, their seat and costumes were not perfection, so much so that for many years, Tamil plays displayed sunset and sunrise in which inherited from Jodham Bali. The another guest, Stephen Spender, comes to visit Gemini Studio. People had hardly heard of him and they could even connect him due to linguistic barriers. It was not until a few years later that Ashoka Mitran saw his name in a book and realized who he actually was. Then, Poet and Pancakes lesson with the explanation. Pancake was a brand name of a makeup material that Gemini Studios brought in truckloads. Truckloads means it was what Gemini Studios brought in or bring these pancakes in truckloads. Greta Garbo was how we used it. Great Garbo was how we used it. Mrs. Gore must have used it. Vijay Vaijayanti Mala must also have used it, but Rati Ahori may not have even heard of it. The makeup department of the Gemini Studio was in upstairs of the building that was believed to have been a Robert Clive's stables. A dozen other buildings in the city are said to have been in his residence for his brief life and even briefer stay in Madras. Robert Clive seems to have done a lot of moving besides fighting some impossible battles in remote corners of India, marrying a maiden in St. Mary's Church, Fort St. George in Madras. So looks some difficult words. Greta Garbo, a Swedish actress in 1954. Greta Garbo is a Swedish actress in 1954. She received an honorary Oscar of her unforgettable screen performance. The Guinness Work of World Records named her the most beautiful woman who ever lived. She was also voted Best Silent Actress of the country. Vaijayanthi Mala, an Indian actress whose performance was widely appreciated by Bimal Soy and Devadas. She won 3 Best Actress awards for her acting. She is now an active politician. Then tractloads, a large amount that could fill in a truck. Stable, a building set apart and adapted from keeping horses. Remote corners, a place that is located away from the populated areas. Maiden, young woman or an unmarried girl. Let's have a look at the explanation of that paragraph. The word pancakes from the title Poet and Pancakes is the name of a makeup brand that Gemini Studio used in large amount. So pancakes is a type of cosmetic material that is used to make up the artist. So that material is brought by the Gemini Studio in a large amount. It is very popular brand used by famous celebrities like Miss Gohar. Celebrities means artist. Celebrities like Mrs. Gohar, Great Garbo and Vaijayanthi Mala. The writer says that another actress named Rajni Agnihotri may not have even heard of the brand of makeup as she entered the industry later and probably the brand was longer in use of them. So, Rajni Agnihotri may not have even heard of this brand, the pancakes, because what she only later enrolled into the acting industry. The brand was no longer in use of them. The lesson begins with a brief description about the makeup room of Gemini Studio, which was situated on the higher level floor of the building. So the makeup room of the Gemini Studio was situated where it was situated in the higher level floor of the building. The place was earlier believed to be Roberts Clive Stables. So it was what the place was earlier believed that it was a place of Roberts Clive. Robert Clive is a British governor. Stables. Robert Clive was the English soldier and the statesman who expanded British power in India. Many other buildings in the city are identified as the places of his residence, which is evident on the fact that he moved frequently. He is believed to have fought some impossible battle in the remote areas of India. He married a young woman in St. Mary's Church in Fort St. George in Madras. Next paragraph. The makeup room and the look of the hair cutting salon with the lights of all angles around half dozen large mirrors. They were all incandescent light, so you can imagine the fairy misery of those subjected to makeup. The makeup department was first headed by Bengali, who became too big for a studio and left. He was succeeded by a Maharashtrian who was assisted by Darbar Kannadiga, an Andhra, a Madras Indian Christian, an Anglo-Burmese and usual local Tamils. All this shows that there was a great deal of national integration long before AIR. AIR means All India Radio, and Doordarshan began broadcasting program on national integration. Incandescent, emitting light as a result of being heated, burning. Incandescent bulb means emitting light that produce light as a result of burning heat. Fairy, red hot, scorching. Misery, a state or feeling of great physical or mental distress or discomfort. Madras Indian Christian, a particular caste of Indian Christians people from Madras who have been converted to Christianity religion. Anglo-Burmese, the Anglo-Burmese people, also known as Anglo-Burmas, are a community of Eurasians, Burmese and European descent who emerged as a distinct community through mixed relation between the British and other European settlers and the indigenous people of Burma from 1826 until 1948, when Myanmar gained its independence from the United Kingdom. Integration, unification, broadcasting, the transmission of the programs or information of radio or television. Let's look at the example. The makeup room looked just like a saloon. Saloon means a beauty parlor with around 6 to 7 large mirrors surrounded by large bulbs all around them. So the makeup room is what look like a saloon, which is placed 6 or 7 large mirrors surrounded by a large bulbs all around them. The bright light emitted a lot of heat and were a source of discomfort for those getting their makeup done. So the bright light that emits a lot of heat and were a source of discomfort. It was a source of discomfort for the actors, those who are getting when they are doing their makeup. At first, a Bengali was the head of the makeup studio. At first, a Bengali, a man from Bengal, was the head of the makeup studio, but he outgrew Gemini studio and left for better opportunity. So he went from the Gemini studio by looking a better opportunity. After him, it was supervised by a Maharashtrian. Maharashtrian means a person who is from Maharashtra, who was assisted by Dwarar Kannadiga, an Andhra, a Madras Indian Christian, and Anglo-Burmese as the usual local Tamils. So he was assisted by, but it was supervised by, after the it was supervised by a Maharashtrian who was assisted by Dwarar Kannadiga, an Andhra. Dwarar Kannadiga is from an Andhra, a Madras Indian Christian. And another man who assisted is that a Madras Indian Christian. Madras Indian Christian means a people who is belonging to that caste. Madras Indian Christian is a particular caste at that time. An Anglo-Burmese and use of local Tamils. So the fact that people from different cultures and religion worked together put forward the post-independence national integration scenario. So here the people from different parts of the India worked together, and the author says that it is what it is also a national integration. It is also a national integration put forward the post-independence and in the national integration scenario. It shows that people were united way before All India Radio and Doordarshan erased the concept. So Doordarshan and All India Radio erased the concept of national integration. National integration means in Malayalam we will say Deshiyodgradanam. So before this before All India Radio and Doordarshan put forward this concept, but the Gemini studio put forward the concept of national integration with the working of people from different culture. The gang of nationality integrated makeup men could turn a decent looking person into a hideous, criminal-hued monster with the help of truckloads of pancakes and a number of other locally made potions and lotions. Those who were the days of mainly indoor shooting, and only 5% of the film was shot outdoors. I suppose the sets and studio light needed the girl and the boys to made to look ugly in order to look presentable in the movie. Hideous, extremely ugly, crimson hue, deep red color, portions a liquid mixture. The author mentioned that this team of national unified men had the ability to turn any simple looking individual into an ugly creature using heaps of pancake products. So the author here mentioned that this team of national unified men, means the makeup artist of Gemini studio had an ability to turn any simple looking individual into an ugly creature using heaps of pancake products. Pancake products means makeup products. Ugly means virubamaya. Customized lotions and potions. In those days, near about 5% of movies were shot outdoors. So, Gemini is a studio. So, that is known as an indoor studio in filmmaking. In that days, those 5% of movies were shot outdoors and the rest of them were shot indoors. Indoors means inside the studios, film shooting studios. Thus, indoor shooting setup and the lights required the actors to wear lot of makeup in order to look presentable in front of the camera. So, this indoor shooting setup and indoor shooting setup and the lights required actors to wear lots of makeup. So, this indoor shooting setup required the actors to put a lot of makeup in order to look presentable in front of the camera, even if it made them look ugly in the real life. Even they are looking in the ugly in the real life also, these characters or the actors need a heavy amount of pancakes to apply in their face to be presentable in front of the people. Understood? A strict hierarchy was maintained in the makeup department. The chief makeup man made the chief actress and the actress ugly. Ugly means here in Virubam, in not that sense they are using making beautiful like that only. His senior assistant, the second hero and heroine, the junior assistant, the main comedian, and so forth. The players who played the crowd were the responsibility of the office boy. Even the makeup department of the Gemini studio had an office boy. On the day there was a crowd shooting, you could see how mixing his paint in a giant vessel and slapping it on the crowd players. The idea was to cause everyone pour on the surface of the face in the process of applying makeup. He was exactly a boy. He was in his early 40s, having entered the studio years ago in hope of becoming a star actor or a top screenwriter, director or lyric writer. He was a bit of poet. Hierarchy means a system in which members of organization or society are ranked according to the status or authority. Hierarchy means മുൻഗണന ക്രമം, like that only, from bottom to top to bottom, that is known as hierarchy level. Just like any large organization, the makeup studio followed a hierarchy where the chief makeup man made the lead actress and actress ugly. So here a strict hierarchy is followed. Only the chief makeup man only have made the makeup for the main actors and the actress ugly. His senior assistant, the second hero and the heroine, the junior assistant, the man and comedian, and the office boy helped in making the remaining crowd looking ugly at the times of crowd shooting. So the chief makeup man only put makeup for the chief artist. Then his assistant only put for his senior assistant put makeup for the second hero and heroine, the junior assistant, the main comedian, and the office boy helped in making the remaining crowd looking ugly at the times of crowd shooting. Okay, then when the scene was shot on a group or a crowd, their whole idea was to cover each and every blemish on the face for look good on the screen. The fact that makeup studio had its own office boy is significant enough to highlight the size of Gemini Studio. The office boy at Gemini Studio was not a boy but a man in his early 40s who did poetry, and like million others ago, he joined the studio with the dream of becoming an actor or a screenwriter, director or lyricist. So the duty of the office boy is to make up the crowd. Crowd means so many extra artists are there in a cinema. So his duty is to make up them all. So this office boy is not a boy in his name, but he is a man of 40 who a man of 40 means he is a man who is having 40 years of old, who write poetry, and like million others, he joined the studio with the dream of becoming an actor or screenwriter, director or lyricist. So he had joined that studio to become an actor or a director or a lyricist. In those days, I worked in a cubicle, two wall-sided of which were French windows. I did not know at the time they were called the French windows. Seeing me sitting at my desk tearing up newspaper day and day out, most people thought I was doing next to nothing. It was likely that the boss thought likewise too. So anyone who felt I should give some occupation but barge into my cubicle and deliver an extended lecture. The boy in the makeup department had decided I should be enlightened on how great literary talents was being allowed to go waste in department fit only for barbers perverts. Soon I was praying of crowd shooting all the time. Nothing short of it could save me from epics. French window, each pair of glassed door in an outside wall. French window means, as you know what is meant by French window, serving as a window and door typically opening into the garden or balcony. Cubicle, a small partitioned area of room. Barge in to talk into a room quickly without being invited. Enlightened, having or showing a rational or modern and well-informed outlook. Epic, and exceptionally long and arduous task or activity. Perverts, a person whose sexual behavior is regarded as abnormal and unaccepted. Then the duty of the Ashokamitran in Gemini Studio was to cut out newspaper clippings. What was the duty of Ashokamitran in Gemini Studio? His duty is to cut newspaper clippings on a wide variety of subjects and store them into files. Many of these had to be written out by hand. So many of these important news had to be written and recorded in the file. He was given a small area in a room with French windows on two of its sides. Considering the nature of his job, most people thought his job is to be insignificant, and he suspected that his boss used to think likewise. Considering his job, most people think that his job is not an insignificant. Insignificant means an unimportant one, and he also thought that his boss is also thinking that his job is an insignificant one. Therefore, people took it an incentive to get uninvitedly in his cubicle to lecture him about doing something real. Even the office boy would barge to share his views on how poetic talent was getting wasted to makeup department. Thus, Ashokamitran would pray for crowd shooting was the only way to keep the office boy busy and safe from his stories. So his Ashokamitran, what is his duty? His duty is to cut the newspaper and paste it and keep it as a record. So according to the office boy also consider that his job is very insignificant and always he come into his cubicle or his cabin to express his poetic view towards this Ashokamitran. So in order to avoid this office boy by sharing his this poetic ideas, the Ashokamitran always pray to for outdoor shooting. Then only the office boy will get busy with his schedules. Okay.